Yo, 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 what's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Let's have a look at the Bitcoin chart right off the hop, guys. Working its way down some more. 75,000 and dropping. 74.9. Here we go. We are entering DCA territory, guys. DCA territory. Let's see how far down we can go tonight, so that I can fill my bags, baby. That's the plan. I've been hoping all day. I've been hoping for this. Let's go. Let's get down here and inside this box that we've been waiting for. Let's do this, baby. All right. Amazing coins for you. Just wanted to be the first one. First one. Time in my life. There you go, buddy. There you go. You are first. Let's get into the chat. Amazing coins for you. Hey, Rob, how's everything going? On my way back home from Vegas now. Nice. Did you put 10 on black for me or what? You should have kept everything in instead of leaving to Vegas. Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet your boy second, which is first place loser. So I'll take that. Rob, is it possible for me to be a sissy holder? I mean, you could be the best of both worlds, I suppose. Yeah, you could be a hodler and a sissy girl, right? Should have, yes. Putting it all on red, it didn't work out for me. I put all on black and comes up red. Yeah, go figure. I guess I'll go back to work tomorrow. Damn. Just temporary, though, man. Just temporary. Eric, what's up, man? Quick question. I'm planning on removing crypto from exchanges. In your opinion, what is the safest, most user-friendly wallet to use on mobile for XRP? I'm looking to save for the future. My friend, use our link in the description and get yourself a decent self-custody wallet. That would be the safest way, man, in my opinion. You get a great deal too because they are the channel sponsors, so you'll get a fantastic deal. Carlos, remember, big things popping, little things stopping. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Guys, as always, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow, costs you a big fat zero. So why don't you go ahead and get that done? Get her done. Let's go. All right. What else do we have? WF Capital, what's going on, my dude? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Romeo, good evening. Seems like this is said almost every day. More great opportunities to DCA. Let's take advantage. Our time is coming. Yeah, that's all we can do, right? That's all we can do. Look at that. We're almost touching it right now. Just the tip. Just the tip. Right here. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Funky says, I prefer the DSend wallet. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got the fingerprint scan lock and everything, man. It's fantastic. Tom's Caspa, 100% Caspa, man. 100%. Mario, Mr. Rob, guide us to the promised land. Let's go, Matt. Let's go. These nuts, no fear over here. I'm buying all the stuff on sale. Cooking dinner for the woman, listening to Crypto Otaku, and hopping over to Crypto Future. Only 2 channels you need. There you go. There you go. Dave, what's up, man? What's up, man? Taylor, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Sitting on my hands. Hey, sometimes that's the best move, man. Sometimes that is the best move. Jared, the poll was legit, Rob. Why did I click Sissy Girl? Carlos, what's going on, buddy? QE coming? Yes. I mean, I would think so, man. I would think so. Where are we with the Jasmine nodes? We are nowhere yet. We are nowhere yet. Actually, you know what? Let's have a look. What is the stock market doing right now? Let's have a look at the SPX. Let's have a little looky-loo here. SPX, yeah, she's down, baby. She's down. The further down we go here, the more this looks red, the greater the chances we see QE starting, guys. You'll love to see that. Looking good, looking good. 74K Bitcoin. 74.9. Trying to climb back up right now. Where are we? Leo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Encourage somebody. Yeah, holding till Q4 would be rough. It'll pay off. Yeah, it's just, here's the thing, guys. It's, you know, I've been getting asked this question a lot. Are markets going to recover? And the answer is, of course, markets are going to recover. Understand the ridiculousness of that question. The only other answer, but yes, would be no. Markets are never going to recover, and investing no longer exists in the in our society. Does that sound like a feasible thing? Of course not, right? So why in your mind would you wonder if markets are ever going to recover? That it's an absurd question, right? Of course they're going to recover. The real question is, do you have the patience to hold until they do recover? That's the question, right? Because whether they recover or not is an inevitability that they will. Dana, good evening, everyone. I had to take Dramamine from the action in the markets, stocks and crypto. Yes. BTC heading downwards. Looking forward to buying a lot more ZBEC soon. Yes, me too, man. Me too. Allison over on X. Good evening, everyone. Nothing to do but take advantage of the opportunity. Don't worry, Squirtle will make an appearance soon. That's what I like to hear. I bet everyone watching that hasn't hit the like button was your haters, because they know where the real news is. You're the best, Rob. The Patreon is awesome. Yes, absolutely. We did our one-on-one, we did our live stream for the Patreon this afternoon on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we'll be doing one-on-one coaching calls this evening over on the Patreon. So also make sure you follow Rob on X or even more for even more crypto future content. Yes, absolutely, guys. Make sure you follow me on X. I do exclusive content over there, guys. You're missing out. Jared, XCN, buy order about to fill. Nice. There you go. There you go. I'm not really seeing, even though we're seeing Bitcoin kind of pull down a little bit, I'm not really seeing a violent move down on the altcoins right now. I'm looking at the bubbles. I mean, they're down, but they're no further down than they were 2 hours ago before this daily candle started, right? So please tell me what happened to I'm not going to get into details about what happened with him. He's no longer with us, my friend. Remember yesterday, facts. What's up, buddy? Remember yesterday at 80K, I said this seems like a fake. Yes, you did, brother. Yes, you did. Didn't think it would be immediate, but I'll take it. Yes, you absolutely called it, brother. You did. I remember. Jared, cooking dinner for the woman listening to Crypto Otaku. I think we read that already. If all it takes is some patience to make life-changing wealth in under 15 years, I'm game. There you go, man. There you go. That's all you need is patience to succeed, guys. Literally, investing is the transfer of wealth from the inpatient to the patient. So which one are you is what you have to decide. Romeo, Rob, looking forward to our one-on-one tomorrow over on the Patreon. There you go, brother. Me too, man. Me too. Hey, Rob, is your exit time frame for projects still the same? Yes, it is. How's it going? AJ, what's up, buddy? It's been a minute. Yeah, where you been hiding, brother? Where you been hiding, man? Megman, bottom line is, if you're not in the Patreon, you are missing the boat. Yes, amen, man. That's exactly it, man. The gems that we drop over there, the live streams, the educational videos, the educational live streams that we do, the one-on-one coaching calls. My goodness, guys, the opportunity over there is phenomenal. Good evening, Rob. Is your exit time frame for ZBEC still the spring? Adam, I don't discuss my exit strategies on the YouTube channel. I only discuss them over on the Patreon. Back up the truck. There you go, man. There you go. All right, let's get into a little bit of the news. All right, so I don't know why that was playing. All right, so here you want to know my strategy. Here's my strategy over the next few months, guys. Boom. Bye. Bye. That's it. That's the plan, Stan. That's what we're gonna do. All right. What else do we have? Check this out. Larry Fink. Oh, here we go. Larry Fink. BlackRock says the dip is about to get dippier. Get ready. Yes, Larry Fink says we are going down further. As you know, I've been saying that for like 7 or 8 weeks now. It's funny how everyone else is just catching up now. You know? All right, what else do we have? Charles Evans highlights market sentiment collapse amid inflation fears. Ethereum's current metrics highlight notable declines amid recent economic uncertainty. The cryptocurrency trading at $1,466 exhibits a minus 7.07% change in the past 24 hours. Ethereum's market capitalization stands at $176.92 billion, while trading volume decreased by 56.12%, as observed on CoinMarketCap on April 8th. The CoinCoo research team points to inflation's role in shaping future regulatory landscape. Historical volatility trends in cryptocurrency emphasize the need for adaptable frameworks, especially as blockchain technology advances. Informed policy decisions will be crucial to navigate potential economic upheavals. Charles Evans, president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago, expressed concerns on April 9th. That's amazing. He expressed concerns tomorrow. he past tense expressed concerns tomorrow. That's just a typo, I'm sure. About a significant collapse in market sentiment. Highlighting of financial instability, Evans noted the collapse of the market sentiment index indicates that market conditions are worrisome. Evans' warning comes at a time when the links between sentiment and spending are weakening. Rising inflation concerns and doubt about corporate investments. Market reaction has been palatable, influencing behaviors across sectors. Prominent financial communities express preoccupation with the implications of Evans' remarks. Analysts observe parallels to historical market crashes, suggesting possible price corrections akin to Black Monday. Inflation concerns persists amid cryptocurrency declines. Did you know previous collapses in market sentiment have often led to tighter monetary policies, reminiscent of the adjustments following the 1987 Black Monday? Ethereum's current metrics highlight notable declines amid recent economic uncertainty. The cryptocurrency trading at $1,466. Yes, I already read that part, so I'm not going to read it again. The CoinCoo research team points to inflation's role. I don't know why they put it there twice, but I guess that's the end of the article. So there you go. There you go, guys. All right, what else is on the agenda? Got a video to get to here, but first let's catch up in the chat a little bit. There goes the ADA bounce. What's ADA doing? Is ADA bouncing? What you talking about? Let me have a look. What you talking about? Where is Cardano? Cardano down 8.3%, 54 cents. I may have to start a bag of Cardano at this point, guys. I'm telling you, man. Okay. H-bar, man. I'd love to get H-bar back down below 10 cents as well. Sheesh. We got a super chat in the house. Shannon, what's up, brother? Your boy. Amazing coins for you. Definitely a sissy holder. If it wasn't for the Patreon, I'd be panic selling and would be wrecked. DCA, baby. There you go, man. There you go. That's how we do. That is how we do. Where are we here? Liquidity. What's going on, man? Might have to DCA some more tonight. Too good of an opportunity to miss. Yes, I am feeling that, man. I'm feeling that. Ryan, what's up, man? Can a coin recover from a Binance delisting? Yes, of course it can. Of course they can. If it's got strong fundamentals, a strong community, and the project continues to build, then yeah, 100% it can. It would be a little bit devastating to the price in the short term, though, but in the long term, it can recover. With Mr. T expecting to sign crypto legislation in August, would you expect a rally through the months of August as well? It could be a buy the rumor, sell the news event, so we could get a pump before that, right? Load up on those maples tomorrow, homie. There you go. There you go. That's the plan, man. Oh, yeah, let's look at silver. Let's look at silver. Before we get into this video, guys, I just want to have a little looky-loo at silver. Is it down like really, really heavy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good buying opportunity right there, guys. I'm going to buy me some silver. Buy me some silver. Absolutely. I'll take it. I will take it. Alex, what's up, man? That is really bullish. Larry Fink saying we're going lower. Yes, opportunity, man. Right now we have the tariff situation, people selling to pay their taxes, and CPI data coming in on the 10th. Maybe a slight bounce if CPI did it. Well, I mean, we could. That's exactly it. We could see a slight bounce because we have CPI coming in. There's also a CME gap now at $84,000. So we could see a little bit of a relief rally pump up to that level before coming back down, right? But we also may fill that CME gap on the way back up later. So Dingus, do you think we could see a double bottom play out in BTC on the 2-hour chart? I don't really put too much weight into those lower time frames, my friend. They just, I mean, short term, yeah, like for the next few hours or something, we could see it play out that way. But in the big, like over the next few days, it's not. I don't really rely on the 2-hour. The bottom is near. Dang it! Who let the cat out of the bag? There you go. There she is. Gamma Goddess in the house. Thank you, Rob, for all your guidance and all you do for us. Let's continue to DCA, hold the line, and get this money. Hell yeah. Can I get an amen? There she is. Squirtle's in the house. Ooh, change the picture. I dig it. I like that one. I like that one. Spring Squirtle is here. I touched the grass, smelled the roses. Remember, April showers bring May flowers. There you go. Babes, my guy, my dude. What's up, man? Jared, stop stopping it over her. Going back to the guy I sold my silver to and going to buy it back from him now. There you go. Oh, Taku, what a chaotic day. Hey, absolutely, brother. But we dig it, man. We love it. We dig it. We dig it. We love it. We want some more of it. All right, let's get into this. We believe Mr. T's 10% baseline tariff is here to stay, says PIMCO's Libby Cantrill.
Trump saying he's going to hit China with an additional 50% tariff if the country doesn't stand down from its 34% retaliatory tariff now on the U.S. Investors trying to figure out what comes next. Joining us right now, one of those people trying to figure out what comes next, Libby Cantrill. She's PIMCO's managing director and head of public policy. So what does come next, and what do you make of the market move this morning?
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Maybe a little bit of optimism that this is not going to be as sort of bad as people expected, that maybe there is going to be some room for negotiation. And that's been our view all along. We sort of characterize this glibly as kind of transaction man and tariff man. Mm-hmm. And there will be sort of tension between the two. And then, B, I think that there probably is maybe some optimism that he doesn't go through with these more punitive tariffs tomorrow. My own view, I don't think that's warranted. I think he is absolutely determined on putting these higher levels on these individualized countries, and we can argue about kind of the tariff rate that he is using, but I think what I have found is our clients sort of dismiss or maybe underestimate just the deep-seated ideology that underpins these threats. I mean, President Trump has believed this. He said this in the Oval Office yesterday. We've been talking to the clients.
Okay, so if you're right, though, if we're all sitting together in 6 months from now, what does this all look like to you?
Yes, I think that is what we are trying to guide our clients to. What is sort of the ultimate destination? It may not be 6 months. It may be 2 years, but in terms of the ultimate destination, we think the baseline tariff, the 10% baseline tariff is here to stay. That is something that President Trump ran on, he believes on. It is also, if you really do want to kind of rebalance trade, a universal tariff arguably is a more effective way of doing that if that is your ultimate goal. And then these sort of sectoral tariffs, the 232 tariffs on autos, on aluminum, on pharma, on chips, we think those are likely here to stay. And then all of this thing around the edges, which I know are big around the edges, will be subject to negotiation. The higher tariffs on China are likely to stay as well. So the end game is going to be a much higher tariff rate, effective tariff rate.
But let's walk through a different issue, which is you're a business leader today, watching this broadcast, trying to figure out, you manufacture goods or do business internationally, and you're saying to yourself, okay, these new rates are here. 10% is here forever, and maybe I'm in pharma or I'm in something else that actually is going to be tariffed in a more meaningful way. Are you saying to yourself, I'm bringing this business back to the U.S. and I'm going to invest here? Are you saying I'm going to move it from China to India because at least the rate may be lower and I don't need to worry about? Or are you going to say, you know what? I'm going to watch all this play out. I'm going to see what happens with all of this. I don't know if the courts are going to stop this from happening. I don't know if Congress is going to. I don't know if the midterms are going to stop this from happening. I don't know if 3 years from now there'll be a new president and they're just going to get. What do you say? I'll just, I'm just going to sit here and get my popcorn out, and if it costs me a little bit of money over the next couple of years, and I'm wrong, maybe that's a better bet. I don't know.
Much closer to 4 years than 3 years. I know wishfully you're rounding down, but
I would say, Andrew, I would say all of the above.
Yeah, but you'll know who the next. Maybe you won't know who the next president is.
I may say all of the above.
I know what it's going to be. It's going to be Trump.
I think just, and I'm not going to sort of speak for business leaders because we're not in that sort of enviable position.
But a little bit of it has to be a bet on what they do, because if they sit on their hands for the next 3 years and basically say, no mas, I'm not doing anything, I'm just going to watch and wait.
I don't think it's 3 years, right?
That unto itself is a problem.
No, and I think, it sounds so trite, but I think it's the uncertainty around this that has been, I think, the most sort of deleterious from a investor perspective, from a business perspective. And so if we can get some more rules of the road, just in terms of direction of travel, and I think we're going to get more of that over the next maybe few weeks, few months, but I don't think it's going to maybe come as quickly as people
if everything is a negotiation, then keeping everybody guessing is part of the plan. And maybe that never changes. Maybe that is, the rules of the road are, look out, there's a lot of potholes.
Yeah, and from an investor perspective, maybe you just start pricing in that risk premium sort of going forward. Yeah. So there's going to always be this sort of uncertainty, trade policy premium.
So price
the market.
About anything.
Yeah, well, exactly. And so maybe this just becomes sort of part of a risk premium just in general. And I think the markets can all digest that. It's just
by the way, I should say there have been some real things that Trump has won through those tactics with negotiation. But the downside is this lack of certainty for businesses. And what does that mean from an investment perspective?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're trying to digest. So, our clients are looking for any sort of signals, if you will. I think the USTR Ambassador Greer is going to be testifying today at 10 a.m. on Senate Finance. This will probably be the most watched Senate Finance USTR committee hearing ever, because I think the markets are really looking for, again, kind of guardrails, and he likely will try to provide some framework. But again, I think there is going to be a lot of uncertainty regardless. It's just a question of sort of degrees, and again, trying to get some sort of framework around that uncertainty.
Her eyes look like Goro's from Mortal Kombat, the movie. I thought I'd put that out there. Right. What else do we have? Wow, look at Bitcoin recovering right in front of our eyes. Look at that. I put the little orange circle of pump action. See, that caused it to inflate the price of Bitcoin there. So you're welcome for that. And you get a tariff, and you get a tariff. Everybody gets a tariff. Hope you're doing well. Otaku is here with the chaos. Hell yeah, he brings the thunder and the lightning. Big Rob, we need a workout content. Forget the crypto. Maybe I'll throw a couple more videos over on the Discord. Beast Mode, what's up, man? What comes next? He forces Fed rate cuts? Yeah, I would think so. Probably in May. I hope we really get a double bottom soon, but chaos does not care about hope. Yeah, I think this is going to drag on for a little while, guys. I really do. I think that, this is not going to be a quick fix. I mean, we did hear a timeline of June from the videos that we watched this morning on the live stream. But Beebs, Rob, tomorrow night, Leafs, Lightning, let's freaking go. Absolutely. Big game, man. Battle for the Atlantic Division title. Let's get it. Isaac, my brother, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Beast mode, Mr. T, pity the fool week. Pity the weekend fools. Opportunity of a lifetime right in front of our eyes. Yes, super fantastic. People are going to look back and they're going to say, why was I not buying? Regardless of what asset it is. Crypto, stocks, precious metals. If we have to hold till Q4, I'll work double time. Say screw the vacation. 10 mil Myriad. There we go. There we go, brother. My goal is 5 million Zebek. Nice. I like it, man. I like it. Milk money. Bring those Doge refund checks. Let's go. Crypto combat. Heinz, what's up, buddy? Hope everyone's having a good day. Also, please subscribe to Crypto Blueprint and smash the like on Rob's channel. Yes. Yes, guys. Make sure you are subscribing not only to Crypto Blueprint, but also to Crypto Otaku, because that is where the alpha is, guys. BTC stopped going up. Might have to readjust my buyers. Let's go, Jasmine. There you go, man. There you go. Marvin, what's up, buddy? My opinion, not financial advice. We will flip the switch this spring. Yes. Patience, brother. Amen, man. Thank you so much, brother, as always, for the support. And you're absolutely right. Patience is key, guys, at this crucial time. It's not a matter of will the markets recover. It's a matter of when will the markets recover. Remember that, guys. Jared, you think this tariff scariff is actually going to push our timeline back that far? I don't think it'll push it back that far, but it's clearly pushing it back, period. So we just got to strap in, strap on, and be ready, man. That's it, right? All right, we got another video to get through here, guys. Check this out. Boom. What do we got? We got another super sticker from my guy, my brother from another mother, Marvin. Thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You look so serious in your photo too, man. You're like that picture. You're sitting there like, I ain't getting shaken out, bro. I ain't getting shaken out. I dig it, man. Finish the fight. Nice. There you go, Danny, with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. Oh, we reached our goal. Look at that. We reached our goal. Thank you so much, guys. That's absolutely amazing. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. So crazy. Absolutely appreciated, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gary, Rob keeps everyone cool among all this crypto mayhem and volatility. Thanks, Rob. Hey, I got the shakes that'll make you quake, brother. Christmas will be nice. Yeah, who knows? Maybe we're setting up for a nice Santa rally, guys. Make Christmas great again, right? Absolutely. Hold my beer. This could take a minute. We are locked in, brother. Hell yeah. Tunnel vision. Absolutely, man. One goal, one prize. We got this, man. We got this, brother. How CEOs are navigating the tariff situation.
And other executives are trying to figure out if they need to recalibrate their strategies to navigate President Trump's new tariffs, or if the current uncertainty will be short-lived. Joining us right now is Mark Weinberger. He's the former CEO of EY and former Assistant Treasury Secretary under President George W. Bush. Mark, you say that CEOs are still broadly supportive of the general direction of this administration's moves when it comes to policies, but you say there's a really big but that comes with that. You want to explain?
Sure, Becky.
I like
Good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, listen, the direction of travel of the administration on fairer trading system, more efficient government, lower taxes, more rational regulatory policy, certainly relative to the past administration's approaches, is something the business community has supported. But the speed of action and the methods of executing the policies have caused great concern and destruction of value. And it creates a duration risk, like having a long-term bond that is out there, and the short-term spike in interest rates causes the reduction in the value of the long-term bond. You have to meet those short-term needs of new liquidity, new changes in directions. Your margins are hit, but you just can't do it quickly. That long-term supply chain and the long-term operations of companies are difficult to readjust in this time period, which means that businesses will have to pass on in some manner the costs of these higher. You don't want to think of a tariff as a tax. It's a higher cost on business that has to be borne by somebody, and they're figuring out how to try and do that.
You sit on the board of 4 publicly traded companies: J.P. Morgan, Johnson & Johnson, Aramco, and MetLife. What are members of directors on these boards thinking at this point? What are they asking? What do you expect to hear from managements? What can you possibly do as we wait and see how serious this is?
Yeah, Becky, we look at, what you could control in this environment. And what you need to do is you need to increase cash for the uncertainty. You need to slow down your decision making and understand the variables that are going into what a long-term investment would cost and how to unwind it, so your scenario planning expands. Some investments being paused. You can cut back on CapEx. You're reevaluating your supply chains, but you can't change quickly. Clearly, we're looking at J&J just announced a massive new investment in the United States, $55 billion over the next 4 years, above what they were doing. So lots of that, but really also, Becky, talking to our overseas partners, there's contracts that are being canceled left and right, because if there is an alternative to a U.S. company right now that can officially provide a service or a product, those foreign counterparties are looking for alternatives because of the scenario of dealing with the United States and the uncertainty here. So remember, most companies, or at least the largest companies, more than 50% of their revenues comes from overseas, and that's still a very important market for us. And we don't know where that retaliation is going to be. The last point would be, we're trying to just convey to the administration factually what will happen with these higher costs and what it will mean to us and how we're going to have to change our behavior, so it doesn't become an ideological issue. Factually, they understand what the implications of these are.
Mark, the jobs report that we got last week was actually a pretty good number. It was a month ago, so it's backward looking. Are the companies that you know of, are they stopping or freezing or slowing down on their hiring plans? Is this going to show up in the jobs market?
Good question. I think it really depends on the company, but I would say absolutely. You're looking at all your costs and trying to make sure that going into this really uncertain and turbulent environment where we're going to see slower growth and we're going to see higher costs, you can't just keep adding costs, and that will happen. The earnings reports, Becky, as you well know, for the first quarter are backward looking, so they're going to look pretty good, I think. The economy is still strong. Really haven't seen the reduction in job growth or even consumer confidence up to this point. We're now just starting to see a tip in both business and consumer confidence. But the guidance for the next quarter is going to be hard.
Yeah, that's what will the guidance tell us anything, or is it basically going to be like, we just don't have any clarity?
Yeah, the guidance is going to have to be more general. The guidance is going to have to be dependent on externalities that businesses can't control. And I think analysts are going to have to understand that. So directionally, I think they're going to have to talk about what steps are you taking as a company to adjust to the current policies and where you expect them to go. What are you slowing down? I mean, in the big financial institutions, the M&A and the products are changing that we thought would be coming to market. And the assumptions we're making about the unemployment rate, the assumptions we're making about the growth rate are changing. That will affect outlook. But I don't think you're going to see a lot of prediction of specific earnings per share and revenue guidance, because it's going to be very hard to do that.
So this could start to affect the jobs numbers, guys. And that will start to affect the Fed's decisions. Jeffrey, let's go Digibyte. Absolutely, man. Digibyte. Is that like a Digimon? Taku, don't worry, guys. We're going to make iPhones in the U.S. Hey, well, that's all that matters, right? All right, guys, listen, I got some one-on-one coaching calls I got to get to over on the Patreon. If you want to get your spot booked in, guys, listen, they're absolutely free over on the Patreon. They're a free tool that you can use over there. Book your one-on-one coaching calls. Get in there. Let's sit down, have a private conversation. We can have a look at your portfolio. We can make sure you're pointed in the right direction. Make sure you're ready for this bull run. Maximum ROI is the plan, you guys. If you have questions, if you need education, if you need to know how to find good projects, whatever it is you need to know about crypto, get over to the Patreon, schedule your one-on-one coaching calls, and join our live streams that we do every single day, and we will help guide you through this space. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. I'm going to go over there, do some coaching calls right now. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. God bless, guys. Have a good night.